once again, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name is Hannah. I just got a haircut. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen that, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because I am about to leave for vacation to Hot Springs, Arkansas. So I have a video pre-recorded that I think is going to end up going up on Monday, and that's before my haircut. So if you see my hair in this video, because this should go up tomorrow on Friday. Also, sorry if I sound sick. I am sick. Anyway, so if you see that video on Monday and you're like, what happened? I thought she got a haircut. It's pre-recorded. I filmed that Sunday night. So yeah, this is my hair. It's a lot shorter than I've gone before, and I'm really into it. I'm loving it. So awesome. Shout out to my hairdresser. But anyway, as y'all may have guessed, this video is just all about how to teach you, well, I'm teaching you Southern sayings and or words or just stuff that y'all may not be familiar with. And I just thought of this video like last night, literally laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. So I thought it'd be super fun to do, and that's what we're doing today. So if you're interested in learning some Southern expressions, Southern words, whatever, just keep watching. Again, super sorry for how nasally and bad I sound. I have like a sinus infection and all this stuff, and I'm on like antibiotics, so forgive me. But anyway, let's start off. And when I'm telling you guys these sayings and expressions and stuff like that, I'm going to give you examples of how they're used so you can better grasp it. So let's get started. Our first word is cattywampus. Now, I've heard some people say, like online, I've heard people say like cattywonked, stuff like that. But the word cattywampus, if you've never heard of it, it basically just means like crooked or messed up. So a way that would be used is like if I walk in the house and the dogs have just totally messed up the living room like they always do. Let's say like the chair is crooked or something's out of place. It's cattywampus. It ain't right. Basically, that's what cattywampus means. It means something like an object, a piece of furniture, whatever is not how it's supposed to be. It's crooked, it's moved, it's off in some way. It's cattywampus. It's not straight. It's not right. Okay, so the next thing is a little expression, and I really hadn't heard this one too much. I heard it when I was younger, and I've heard it recently. My mama has been using it a lot, and so is my mom. But the expression is basically thought like lit. So like if I'm telling my mom about something and I'm like, oh, well, this is what happened, but I thought that this was what would happen. Basically, anytime you say, well, I thought, then the other person can just say, yeah, well, thought like lit. And that comes from a little saying, pardon my French, thought like lit, she thought she farted, but she shit. That's where that comes from, thought like lit. So basically, you know, you say, oh, well, I thought, and then the other person you're talking to will just be like, yeah, well, thought like lit. So like basically you were wrong. Like that's what you get for thinking. The next thing I want to talk about, these aren't really like funny sayings or whatever. I don't think they're funny. I mean, some of these, yeah, they're funny. Like thought like lit, yeah, that's funny. But like this is just stuff that it's just the way that it's pronounced in the South. I'm from Louisiana, by the way, if y'all didn't know. If you're new to the channel, if this is the first video you're seeing, I'm from Northeast Louisiana. So this is just stuff that I have heard and the things that I say and all that. So anyway, moving on. The next thing I want to talk about is ought to. Like basically, Mama asked me to do something and I'll say, or ask me if I'm going to do something and I'm like, well, I reckon I ought to. That means ought to, but lots of times it comes out as ought to. So like, yeah, I probably ought to. Here it comes out as, yeah, I probably ought to do that, you know. Another thing, yonder, which is basically just yonder. It's just pronounced yonder. So like I'm using mama in a lot of these like examples. And by the way, if you don't know, Mama is my grandmother. Papa is my grandfather. That's another thing, I guess. So like, I'm using Mama as an example a lot because she's country as a stick, which there you go. That's another expression, country as a stick. It basically just means really country. But anyway, back to yonder. So like, I'll ask Mama where something is and she'll say, oh, it's over yonder. And she'll point her hand and I'm just like, okay, I know what she's talking about, over yonder, right? But it's pronounced as yonder, but it's yonder. So yeah, a lot of weird pronunciations. And another one that I saw on Facebook yesterday that I'm really glad I saw because I really want to include it, a chest of drawers. Lots of times people down here don't even realize it's called a chest of drawers because everybody calls them Chester drawers. So they think it's like Chester drawers. Like, because you say it so fast, chest of drawers, but but it's really a chest of drawers, you know? Okay, so the next expression that I want to talk about is, if I was any better, I'd be twins. And that's basically just a response when somebody asks you, how you doing? How are you? Well, if I was any better, I'd be twins. Basically means you're just doing real good. That's what that means. This next one, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. Sweating like a whore in church. That's basically just when you're really hot and you're just pouring sweat. Sweating like a whore in church. I use that one all the time. Another one that's kind of self-explanatory in my opinion is if you say somebody ain't fit to kill, that means they pretty much no account. You know, they are not a good person. Ain't fit to kill. Just, no. You ain't fit to kill. This one, I don't know if it's a southern saying or if it's just one in my family, but me and my mama always call perfume foo-foo. I don't know if that's just something she come up with or if it's a family thing. I don't know, but I said something about foo-foo the other day to my best friend and she was like, what is that? What does that mean? And like, she's literally from here, so I really don't know if that's a southern thing or if that's a Memo thing. I have no clue, but if you happen to hear that from somebody who is southern, foo-foo is perfume. Okay, here's something that I know has a lot of confusion around it for some people. The word or the saying fissin' to, like I'm fixin' to, that means you're about to. Okay, I've told people, you know, oh, I'm fixing to go to bed, I'm fixing to do this, and they're like, is it broke? You broke your bed? What you talking about? You fixing to? Like, no, I'm fixing to. Like, I'm about to go to bed. I'm fixing to eat. Or it usually comes out as fixing to, not fixing to. Like, I'm fixing to eat me something. I'm fixing to go over there. I'm fixing to go hang out with her. Whatever. You know, it just means you're about to. Another kind of funny saying is cutting up like a new pair of scissors. So if you and your best friend or you and your mama or you and your mama, whoever, if y'all are just cutting up, having a good time, laughing, talking, all that stuff, it basically you just say, ooh, girl, we cutting up like a new pair of scissors. I mean, it just basically means y'all are having a good time. Y'all are cutting up like a new pair of scissors. Breeches are pants. For example, every time I wear my pair of pants that has holes all in them from American Eagle and I walk into Mama's house, she'll say, oh Lord, girl, looks like you got a tiger got a hold of your breeches. What happened? She does not like distressed jeans. She says there ain't no sense in buying brand new blue jeans that looks like a line has done got a hold of them. Another one is I reckon. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are very familiar with the saying I reckon, but just in case you ain't, I reckon means, well, I mean, I don't know how to say it. It just means I reckon. Like, I guess. That's what that means. I reckon equals I guess. All right, thank you guys once again so much for joining me on the channel today. I really appreciate it. Put down in the comments below if y'all learned something. Hopefully you did. I want to make more like kind of episodes of this, but this is all I can come up with right now. Like I say, I just thought of it last night. So I don't really have a full comprehensive list. I'm gonna have to start taking notes when I go hang out with Mama, because I go over there about 2 times a week. So I'm just gonna have to start taking notes and stuff, because this is all I can think of right now. It's kind of hard to come up with for the most part, because like the stuff that I say all the time is not like normal to other people, because it's from the South and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's just hard to come up with, because I have a hard time distinguishing what's Southern and what's normal. I have literally no idea. So if y'all have anything like you want to know about, comment down below and I'll let you know. But anyway, thank y'all once again so much for joining me today. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Comment down below, like I said, and subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank y'all once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.